It's currently 7:11, 11 seconds on the clock, p.m. Pacific Standard Time, August 17th, 2025, and we're back at it with another general timeless intuitive reading for my soul tribe, divine divinity, and whoever else resonates with any of these messages. At any time that you come across them, take any messages, go within into the Holy Spirit of the Most High for confirmation as to how the messages, energies, vibrations, frequencies pertain to you and your personal situation. It's an effort to create and foster an intimate one-on-one relationship with you and the divine, as well as exercising your intuitive spiritual discerning muscle. Yes, somebody's being warned here. Lay down your weapons or perish. So somebody is still in this antagonistic energy. Somebody, in other words, somebody is attacking or still trying to attack you. Yeah, they're doing something legally illegal. Legally illegal. Legalese. Something about the interpretation of law. Yeah, and the ties that bind a contract. Yeah, something about law. Yeah. Knick, knack, paddywhack, your meat is whack. Take it back. Yeah, so somebody's dick game is whack. Okay. Lymph nodes, something about a milestone. Yeah, somebody's lymph nodes. Somebody is like limp because they're not energetically structured. It's in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's spiritually limp. Yeah, who is this? Yeah, this dude or dudette. Yeah, if you know what I mean, dude or dudette. Yeah, they're spiritually limp. Okay, somebody's spiritually limp. Okay. Yeah. Spiritually limp. Yeah, they can't walk. Yeah, somebody's spiritually limp. Yeah, they can't walk. They can't boogie or dance either. Yeah, they can't walk. Okay, yeah, two-stepping in the spiritual lane. Yeah, somebody was trying to two-step in the spiritual lane. Yeah, two-stepping in the spiritual lane. Yeah, somebody can't walk. Yeah, two-stepping in the spiritual lane. Yeah, the spiritual highway, spiritual freeway, yeah, spiritual lane, yeah, they can't walk. Yeah, two-stepping in the spiritual lane. Sit your ass down, bitch. That's why you can't walk. Yeah, somebody's paraplegic is what I heard. But spelling bee in the upright, yeah, somebody's a paraplegic, yeah, spelling bee, and they're very intelligent. So somebody very intelligent is doing something legally illegal, which means if they're so intelligent, then they knew that they were doing something legally illegal, yeah. Yeah, so somebody knew they were doing something wrong. Yeah, stand your ground. Yeah, don't let somebody punk you out. Yeah, for masculine. Stand your ground. Yeah, somebody is not a philosopher. Yeah, it's in the reverse, and their meat is whack. Something about porn in the reverse. Yeah, porn in the reverse. So somebody could have, yeah, it's giving me kind of like revenge porn. Yeah, somebody's generationally cursed. Yeah, because of some sort of revenge porn that somebody participated in and on the dark web. Yeah, somebody wants to celebrate with you and they're not transgender in the reverse, or somebody doesn't like transgender. Shout out to my fellow LGBTQers. Yeah, there's brighter days ahead. Yeah, something about Gaia, Mother Nature, get out in nature. Yeah, on your mark, get ready, set, go. Yeah, the time is now. Yeah, this gossip is in the reverse. Yeah, because it didn't work. Somebody talked all this shit about you and it still didn't work. Yeah, something couldn't stand the test of time. Yeah, facts. Somebody didn't have the facts. Yeah, something like that. You got this, keep going, and that's fact. Okay, yeah, for masculine. Yeah, you got this, so keep going. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, you got this, so keep going. Yeah, this gossip is over. Yeah. Brighter days ahead, yeah. Gaia on your market, set, ready, go, yeah. Something couldn't stand up in court, something couldn't stand the test of time, something like that, yeah. Rhyme, yeah. Something about rhymes, yeah. Coretta rhymes, yeah. Rhonda Shines, or something like that, yeah. Murder She Not Wrote, but not Murder She Wrote, but you know, Annalise, okay. Y'all know the show that I'm talking about, okay. Annalise Keaton or whatever. Y'all know who. How to Get Away with Murder. Okay? Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Let's get into this cartomancy and see what, you know, is energetically out here. And I also want to see some numbers too. Okay, we got 4, 6, and 5. 465. So 100 days over a year. Okay, whatever that breaks down to. Something significant about what is that, a year, 30, 60, 90, so about a year and 3 months, maybe 3.5 months, something about a year and 3.5 months, 13, something is ending within a year and 3.5 months or something like that. Yeah, what's this Holy Spirit? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, yeah, and the upright coming in a year and, I don't know, 3.5 months, something, I don't know, something like that. Yeah, somebody tried to humiliate you, but yeah, they ended up exposing themselves. Yeah, something over prosperity and abundance. Seven of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Yeah, it's seeing though, because yeah, the legal system, King of Swords, is taking some sort of action. Yeah, and it has something to do with your family. Yeah, okay, King of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, KK, King of Swords, King of Pentacles in the upright. Money protector, something like that. Peace, harmony, and bliss with the Six of Cups. Yeah, somebody owe you a debt. With the Nine of Pentacles, a debt. Ten of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody owe you a debt. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody's in hermit mode. This could be you or somebody else. A masculine energy. Yeah, Five of Swords in the reverse. Somebody tried to send you an abrupt ending. Yeah, they're going to prison or they're in prison now. Something about 777. Okay, it's very significant. Yeah, somebody's sick. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Something very significant about 777. Oh, look at that. Seven of Swords in the upright. Seven of Wands in the upright. Seven of Cups in the upright. 777. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This person might want to be with you, or you want to be with this person that's in a 777. Four of Wands. This could be your twin flame or twin ray. Somebody is on the brink of insanity. This narcissist over this Empress. A fallen earth angel. Somebody's a fallen earth angel. Yeah, they were wearing a mask. It was a dark high priest throwing magic. Somebody that came towards you. They're in the Five of Pentacles. They ain't got no money. You're transforming though. Ten of Cups. Yeah, somebody's dying. Nine of Swords in the upright. Yeah, they were warned. Yeah, that you love yourself unconditionally. You stood your ground, balanced with your resources. Page of Cups, love offer. Yeah, somebody want to be with you. A magician, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to balance something out. Somebody's going through some internal conflict, overindulging. The King of Cups, yeah, about your destiny. Yeah, Ten of Swords, this is a hit order. Somebody, yeah, content progress. New beginning from this hit order. It was a Queen of Swords in the reverse, working with a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse over your birthright and inheritance. There's some sort of documentation or subpoena court order or something coming in for somebody that tried to play you. New communication coming in is regarding a Queen of Cups in the reverse, your mother. Something about a marriage. You're safe and secure. Somebody's in deep sorrow and regret. International travels, unconditional love for others. Somebody felt entitled to your resources. Yeah, you're like a moon goddess, a witch. A high priestess was playing in magic. Yeah, they batshit crazy. Yeah, a coven. Yeah, they're all in the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, these bitches fucked up right here. Okay, they have some fucked up ass energy right now. I'm telling you that. I swear for chicken to grape. They in some fucked up energy right now. Okay, these bitches, these are a set of bitches that can't win for losing. Okay, they can't win for motherfucking losing, bitch. What type of fucking... Yeah, Archangel Gabriel, first chakra. Okay, you good. Root and crown, RC Cola, something about RC Cola, off-brand Coca-Cola. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's not balanced. Okay, that off-brand Coca-Cola, that RC Cola is not balanced. It's in the yin-yang in the reverse, bitch. Something ain't right here with that off-brand. I'm not saying that name brand is everything, but this brand is fake RC Cola, bitch. Yeah, something ain't right there. First chakra, Archangel Michael, ain't no protection in it. Yeah, don't go fucking drinking that shit, bitch. Something ain't right with it. That dark cola. Okay, DC. Something about DC. Somebody's initial DC. Dark cola. Is that dark cola, bitch? You better watch out. Yeah, fourth chakra. Archangel Raphael in the reverse, bitch. I wouldn't go in that direction if I was you with that dark cola. Yeah, it's gonna have you in a bunch of anxiety here. 18 breaks down to a 9. Test time, somebody in a test. There's something about a humanitarian or something like that. Somebody got their blinkers on, bitch, but you got the right of way. Why you got your blinkers on, bitch? Keep it moving, keep it pushing, bitch. What you doing? What's going on? Forward motion, bitch. What you stagnated for? Somebody stagnated for no reason. Oh yeah, they was throwing magic. That's why they all imbalanced all over the place. What that magic in the mirror, in the reverse, yeah, something they threw something at somebody and it went right back to them. They weak. Angel of strength in the reverse. Yeah, they ain't got no protect. I keep telling you, they keep showing up in these motherfucking cards. Knick-knack, Patty's whack. This bitch is whack. Bitch, door to spirit is open to somebody, but not to them, and that's why they're anxious. Something about 32, the number 32, 1932, 5 breaks down to a 5, fifth house energy, Leo and the sun. Yeah, this got something to do with Leo. And the sun here is in the reverse, so the sun of the Leo is in the reverse. Somebody depressed and anxious as fuck, okay, bitch? You know, you deserve to be, Angel of Balance, Sagittarius energy. Somebody could be a Sagittarius. Something about 12, yeah. Journey, 2. 12, 122 could be significant. Somebody going on the journey. Okay, a new beginning, something like that. Okay, yeah, let's get into this water oracle. Okay, healing water oracles. Let's see what Gaia have to say about water. Holy Spirit, what do we need about water? What do we need to know about water? Yeah, pull around, because this bitch confused right here. Stagnant waters, feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change. Go with the flow, bitch. You know, you trying to obstruct the flow. Don't do that. Just go with the flow, bitch. The flow ain't never gonna lead you wrong, bitch. It's not gonna lead you to still waters, bitch. The flow is going to open water, bitch, is what I'm saying. The water oracle, psychic abilities, acting on visions is destined. Okay, do what your visions tell you to do. You got them for a reason, bitch. Stop acting like you're confused, shocked, dazed, and confused. Open up your eyes and see what's going on. You got the sight, a vision, the vision of sight, so use it, ho. Is what I'm saying. It's obviously what they're saying too, because they want me to say it. Okay, I like this card right here. Yeah, cosmic ocean, current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. Okay, you better dig up in there and get to it. Is what I'm saying. Dig up in there and get to it. Okay, that's what they say. Dig up in there and get to it. Okay, I'm trying to tell somebody, dig up in there and get to it. Okay, dig up in there. And get to it, okay? The fuck, that's what they said. Get up in there and get to it, bitch. You know, if ands or buts about it. You here to do something, so do it. Okay, that type of energy is something like that, okay? I apologize, but I don't apologize for the way this is coming down. Yeah, the wishing wheel, unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels. Okay, unexpected wishing wheel, or wishing wheel, something like that. Unexpected gifts, ho. Okay, shit. Let it go. Release the past, forgive, soften, move forward. It's time to let that shit go. Quit holding on to shit that's holding you bound, bitch. You ain't going nowhere because you tethered down to this heavyweight. Okay, bitch, let it go. Bitch, let it go. Okay, relax, relate, release. Yeah, relax, relate, release. Excuse me. Now this is for the Starseeds. Hello, Starseeds, Star Children, Rainbows, Indigo kids. Did somebody did something? DID, dissociative identity disorder, did place a bid something, bid with something like that. Yeah, fall into my arms. Surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life. Yeah, fall into my arms. Star-crossed lovers, somebody wants you to fall into their arms. Yeah, fall into my arms. Somebody is in love with you. They want to bequeath their soul to you. Yeah, fall into my arms. The 7-star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life expression. Birthing to create. Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah. Someone's birthing to create. Divine heavenly energy, birthing to create. The Caesar Minotaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. The seas of Mintaka. Okay, something like that. Yeah, inner earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Yeah, the masculine. You'll survive this. Weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Yeah, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So just let it go, let it go, let it flow. Roll your boat, roll your boat. Roll your boat down the stream. Merrily, life is but a dream. Roll your boat. Yeah, life is but a dream. Dream, stream, cream, Louise. Thelma and Louise and Thelma. Yeah. Thelma and Louise and Thelma. Ooh, yeah. Thelma and Louise, Louise and Thelma. There's something there, yeah. Dig it up in there and get to it. Thelma and Louise, Louise and Thelma. Yeah, something there. Thelma and Louise, Louise and Thelma. Okay, so hopefully short story time. There was someone back from home that was a part of my core people. It was Yinka, who was once my very best friend ever since high school, my junior year of high school, up until almost between 2, maybe almost 4 years ago, until I came into some truths of some things. It was Yinka, TJ off and on, Tyler, Taylor, okay, and Steve Louise. And I was Thelma. Steve, Louise, and Thelma. Okay, that was my bitch. And I'm talking about somebody that I've known ever since I was a kid up in this LGBT thing, cute thing. 17, 18 years old. And this was my Judy, Everybody always thought that we were together, but we were never together. Although we did fuck one time, and it was like kind of awkward, but it was just because we had all these years of projecting. It was a long time ago, but more recent than not, covering the scope of decades of years of friendships or whatever. And to this day, I still love. I love everybody. I just don't fuck with them no more because you wasn't real with me like I was real with y'all. I would have, done anything for y'all. And oftentimes I was seen as their protector, but little did I know they did little to nothing to protect me. So the irony behind that. So anyway. Yeah, Steve, Louise. Yeah, we were Thelma and Louise. Yeah. Most of the time, especially on club nights, when you saw one, you saw the other. It was always me and him in the clubs, more so than me and Yinka, in the clubs. Yeah, we did party together, yeah. But yeah, somebody young and impetulant here, out in the open, causing conflict. A procrastinator, yeah, because you're getting your milk and honey, 9 of Cups, upright Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So somebody's creating conflict for a 9 of Cups energy, yeah, and they're angry. Knight of Wands in the reverse, yeah, they're angry, but they're out in the open, they're seeing. People are looking at them, yeah, they're angry. Frothing at the mouth, foaming at the mouth, yeah, this is somebody, yeah, they're bitter and angry. This is somebody is a rabid energy. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, 99, something like that, yeah, they're codependent. This is like a leech energy. Anxiety, they're dealing with a lot of panic and anxiety. Yeah, because something is running out. Yeah, a Queen of Pentacle energy in the reverse. So this is a Queen of Pentacle energy. Okay, that's codependent. Yeah, or somebody. Yeah, 2 of Swords. Yeah, you caused some sort of action. You made some sort of difficult decision. It wasn't an easy decision you had to make. 2 of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, communicated something. Yeah, you balance within, Hermit. Yeah, you went within. This cup that pours in itself, replenishes itself, and then it pours within, something like that. Yeah, the Hermit and the upright. Yeah. Under the 9 of Cups. Yeah, this is against the whole secret society that's angry. Hierophant in the reverse. Or a spiritual or ranking leader, but they're karmic though. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Yeah, as I say, karmic. Yeah, manipulative, deceitful. They could be like a thief of some sort. Okay, I'm getting petty thief, but the thievery wasn't so petty or something like that. Schmetty. Yeah. This is somebody sending evil eye too. They're sending heavy evil eye. Okay, so I knew there was a card that fell there. There's a 3 of Pentacles. So it's a group of them working together. Yeah, this is a secret society. 7 of Swords, manipulative, deceitful. This is all out in the open though. They was doing something out in the open. Yeah, something legally illegal, something like that. Okay, but they got caught is what I'm saying. Yeah, by an Earth Angel. But they was doing something to an Earth Angel. What it looked like here. They was doing something to an Earth Angel. Yeah, 4 sword in the reverse. They restless now. Can't sleep. Okay, you going within. Yeah, this two of swords. Yeah, they trapped. Yeah, they trapped. Yeah, they was seen. Yeah, they trapped. King of Wands in the upright. They trapped. They seen. They seen. Yeah, they trapped. This whole, yeah, they trapped. They can't do nothing. They trying to play it out. They can't do nothing. Yeah, 4 wands. Okay, yeah, they was trying to infiltrate your soul tribe. Or copy it or mimic it or something like that. They tried to sully, yeah, Knight of Swords. Belligerence is what I'm hearing. Somebody was very belligerent, talking a lot of shit. You chose to move forward. You was trying to move forward in your peace. And I feel like, yeah, they brought the warrior out of you, okay? Because peace wasn't good enough for them. They wanted the smoke, so like I said, you lit the match. Okay, boom. Shockwave, something like that, boom. Yeah, the electric boogie, I'm here, boogie, woogie, woogie. Something like that. High Priestess in a reverse practitioner. Okay, a false seer, well, you know, they got some sort of spiritual gifts here. You know, High Priestess in a reverse. But see, they was using it for shadow reasons. Okay. Yeah, Knight of Cups in the reverse. So this is somebody borderline personality disorder, bipolar schizophrenia, something like that. Somebody is not in touch with reality. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Somebody was trying to manifest something and it didn't work. Okay, yeah, they was like out of touch with reality. Very delusional. Yeah, King of Swords. Some like Ogun energy, a masculine warrior, male or female, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Somebody communicated something, mind over heart. Okay, somebody very logical, very intelligent. Yeah, they wasn't going for the bullshit. They spoke something against a whole family unit. This could be you or somebody else. On the outside, or both people speaking something. Yeah, 8 of Swords in the reverse. You're free from this. Yeah, once you move to freedom, yeah, this tower is going to occur. Something here like that tower. Yeah, tower on the stronghold. Okay, this is crumbling. It's over. It's done. Yes, a wrap. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. You balance something out. Adapting to your situations and environments. A chameleon-like energy, a shapeshifter, but a high vibrational one. Yeah, 7 of Wands. You defended yourself, maintained your territory. You did this behind the scenes. If somebody is seeing something behind the scenes, Pisces energy is 18. 7, 18, how we relate to and choose relationships. Something 18 breaks down to a 9. So long distance travel, something like that. About an Empress in the reverse. Knows you're free. Or is mad that you're free. Yeah, they ain't got no standards, no morals, no values, something like that, or low values, something like that. Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. It's in the upright. Yeah, 7 of Swords in the reverse. Here comes somebody trying to play in your face now. Skip to my loot is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing skip to my loot. Somebody skipping to their loot up to your face. Okay, it's about to be about 3 bitches or more, 4 bitches or more. That's about to come skipping to your loot, trying to play in your face. Find out something. Yeah, these pessimists, Sun in the reverse, they hiding something too. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. They coming towards you because you culminated this legacy and inheritance. Okay, manifested outcome energy. Yeah, it's this Empress in the reverse. Emperor in the reverse. So this is your mother and your father. 6 of Pentacles that tried to dominate you in the reverse, dominate your resources. Yeah. Damn. The Empress and the Emperor in the reverse, back to back. Wow. Yeah, Star in the reverse, possibly an X in Aquarius. Oh yeah, all these bitches was working together. Yeah, you knew. Yeah, you knew. We knew. Yep. That's exactly what it is. Bitch, yeah, King of Sword in the reverse. Somebody else, damn. Or somebody a bully. Somebody was trying to dominate you. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, or an aspect of this Emperor. But I feel like this somebody else. So that's your mother, your father, your ex, somebody else. Could be the extension of a friends group or something like that. Yeah, they pissed off. They mad. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, 3 of Swords and they heartbroken. Damn, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, these are all people working off your energy. They couldn't persevere on their own. Damn, this a lot of shit, y'all. This a lot of shit. In these little bit of 24 minutes, this a lot of shit. And we sweeping through this energy. 4 of Cups. Yeah, you severed ties, cut cords with that energy. Page of Swords. Yeah, manipulative, young-minded, want to be Don Wands. Now they need your help. 9 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. 5 of Swords in the reverse. Lingering resentment. They still don't like you, though. They weak, though. But they know they weak. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. They imbalance. Somebody OCD as fuck. Okay, follow your heart. Okay, away from these people is what I'm saying. Yeah, follow your heart. Away. Turn your back on low morals and low standards. Yeah, judgment. Yeah, judgment. They being judged. Yeah, earth angel, temperance. Yeah, he's trying to resist this transition. They about to be embarrassed for playing up in this magic. Yeah, 5 of Wands in this competition. Yeah, your ancestors finna wear them out though. Your ancestors finna wear them out. They don't get this lovers. They don't get nothing but the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, the chariot is here for you. It's something familiar. A familiar freedom. Yeah, Spirit said that's the motherfucking truth. A familiar freedom. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, a familiar freedom. Thelma and Louise and Thelma, dig up in there and get to it. A familiar freedom. Yeah, a familiar freedom. Yeah, it was quite something like that. Yeah, a familiar freedom. Yeah, they didn't expect you to have it like that. Yeah, because this was, in fact, yeah, a familiar freedom. Familiarizing yourself in your freedom. Yeah, a familiar freedom. So, let's see. I'm going to clear this up real quick, and then we're just going to jump right into it, into another reading, and see what the messages and energies here provide for femme masculine, divine, and chosen ones. And I'm hearing these raggedy ass bitches, okay, whoever they are, okay, they is whoever the fuck it pertains to. So, I'm hearing like in the spirit, bitch, if the shoe fits, put the bitch on and lace it up, ho. Okay, somebody like putting on, they like, I'm seeing somebody like wearing heels. And you know, I got a thing for heels and boots. I don't dress up in them, but I like seeing females in them. Or lady men, I don't know. But anyway, but I'm seeing like somebody that always trying to stick their big ass foot up in some small stilettos, bitch, and wonder why they got all these corns and crabs and shit on their foot, bitch, is because, bitch, shit. Big feet, they just happen to people. So wear your size, bitch, and wear your shoe. But stop punching your foot up in them stilettos, bitch, with your pinky toe hanging out the little side strap. Like, that is not cute. Hun bun. Stop doing that. Whoever that message is for, they need to stop doing that. That is rude, crude, and unattractive. It is so totally not sexy. Okay, now, if you're doing it for comedic vibes, then, okay, touche. Okay, one up on you. But if that's a part of your fashion and you willing to risk it all for fashion like that, just stop doing that, please. This is a word of advice for from your friendly intuitive reader. Please, love, stop doing that. Stop doing that to yourself. Stop doing that to your bloodline and lineage, and stop doing it to your friends that surround you that have to be seen, okay, or have to see you doing something like that, because that's foolish and ridiculous. Okay, you could do better. Okay, there ain't nothing wrong with having a big foot. Okay, big things come in big feet. Okay, so what they say. I'm not speaking from experience, or maybe I am. Okay, and that's my business. But I'm just saying, I'm acting a fool right now. But anyway, let's see. What are the vibes? What are the vibes in the energies and these messages for femme masculine, divine, and chosen ones, Holy Spirit? What are the vibes? What are the messages? Ooey, ooey gooey, ooey gooey, Louis Gucci Prada, something like that. Yeah, broken tether. We got a broken tether out here. Broken tether, birds of a feather no longer flocking together. Yeah, something about pussy, money, weed, boy, pussy, money, weed. Something like that, broken tether with pussy, money, weed, boy, pussy, money, weed, BPMW. Those initials could be significant. Yeah, something about a court order. Something about your parents' court order, parental advisory, court order. Somebody didn't look deep before they leapt or leaped. They didn't look deep before they took a leap. Yeah, they had bad intentions. Yeah, you broken tether. BTBI. Okay, BTBI. Okay, body man, something like that. Yeah, cash money rules everything around me. Yeah, they broke ass can't pay rent, but buying drugs, insatiable. Somebody had an insatiable appetite for buying drugs. They broke ass can't pay rent, but they buying drugs. So somebody could be going to court because they couldn't pay their mortgage or something, but they was buying drugs. Their actions speak louder than words. Something about a pedophile and a karmic mother. Life path number 9, humanitarian. Life path number 9, humanitarian. They're planning, plotting, scheming. Go Power Rangers. Somebody likes Power Rangers. Ursula, I'm hearing Ursula. Crypt Keeper, Demon Slayer, yes. Something about a natural disaster, something like that. Yeah, something about a natural disaster, yeah. Unstable energy, it's a natural disaster. Somebody's unstable energy is a natural disaster, yeah. Exorcist in the reverse. Somebody is not an exorcist, or they don't need an exorcist. They're just a natural disaster. Come out wherever you are. Somebody that does not have ill intentions, does not want to come out and play, bitch. They want to be left alone. Yeah, 10-10, October 10th, 12-12, December 12th, 11-11, November 11th. Those dates and those energies, masculine numbers and whatever, are significant. Freak, sex, adoption. Something about adoption, last will and testament. Somebody is not the I am. Okay, blood ain't always thicker than water. So somebody's family is actually family, meaning a high vibrational person. They may not have a beautiful soul, but they're not, they're, I don't know, it's something, it's a conundrum right there, I don't know. Let's get into, I want to do some cosmic oracle. Okay, it's been, a second since I used these. Okay, so, yeah. Cosmic Oracle. Ooh. Abundance awaits. The belief in your heart will determine the arrival of abundance. The universe's richness is already prepared for you. All you need is to believe you're worthy of it and fully open your heart to receive. Breathe deeply, let go of fear, and welcome the endless abundance that's yours. Yeah, abundance awaits. Abundance awaits. It's already yours. Yeah, abundance awaits. Just allow yourself to open up and receive it. Crossroads. The universe is calling you to make a pivotal choice at the crossroads of destiny. Quietly listen to your inner guidance. Dismiss external noise and feel which path leads you deeper into your soul. Now is the moment for action. Yeah. Now is the moment for action. Crossroads. Release. You are being called to break free from relationships and situations that restrict the growth of your soul. Every chain that doesn't align with your true values is holding you back from inner peace. Yeah, so release and let go. It's coming out in the reverse direction. So somebody has no direction, but I only read these in the upright. In reality, a compass isn't always stable. It gets distorted by external forces. Your heart may also waver with the environment, but true resilience lies in finding strength to move forward even in uncertainty. So jumping into the unknown, leaning into the unknown, something like that. Yeah, it's something like that, something quite like that. Delving into the unknown, taking risks, taking leaps of faith, which I feel that we're not, unfamiliar with taking leaps of faith. I take leaps of faith all the time. It's more than not. That's how I live my life, is taking leaps. The divine tell me to do something or go somewhere or open a door for me, and I'm right there on it. No plans, no nothing. It's like, okay, Holy Spirit, shit. That's how I live my life, and actually I don't regret it. Like, it's an adventure. Like, every day, every opportunity, every time I take action, it's an adventure. Integrity. Somebody lacks integrity. It's in the reverse. But I only read these up there upright. So don't compromise just to please others. You are called to stand firm in your own principles, even if they go against the mainstream. Be brave in your authenticity, and your path will become clearer. Yeah, be brave in your integrity. Yeah, be brave in your integrity. Okay, something in that. Be brave in your integrity. Being brave in your integrity. Be brave. Being brave in your integrity. It's something about integrity, being and operating within an integral energy of integrity. Okay, something like that, okay? It is your integrity that behooves you. Something like that. It is your integrity that behooves you. Okay? It is your integrity that behooves you. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so the inner integrity that behooves you. Okay? Something like that. Energy dispersal. You are busy with too many matters, causing your energy to scatter and making it difficult to focus. This state leaves you feeling drained. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan to restore clarity and energy. Okay, this is for those, that's not for everyone. Okay, I feel like that's for a select few, to be honest. Yeah, crossroads. Those who feel like you're standing at a crossroads. Energy dispersal. Yeah, refocus. You're being called to refocus. When the target becomes blurry, the universe reminds you to refocus and reconnect with your original intention. You are called to clear away distractions and concentrate on what truly matters. With clear focus, the path ahead will also become clearer. Okay, so yeah, with clear focus, the path will always also become clearer. Okay, so one more from here. Professional guidance. You are being called to seek professional guidance, especially when facing important decisions. The wisdom and resources from outside will help you avoid mistakes and lead you toward a more successful future. Seek professional guidance. That may be a doctor, lawyers, whatever. It may be time for you to, seek out a lawyer, assassin, someone or something is scheming in the shadows, and the universe calls you to observe keenly like an assassin. In the coming days, hidden intentions will be revealed. You must decisively uncover the truth and take appropriate action. Vary that energy, okay? Yeah, vary that energy. Double down on that. Yeah, facts or racks, double down on that. Double down, double D, rookery, something about a rookery, eggs. Rookery, eggs. What's out here in this focus line, Holy Spirit? What's out here in this focus line? What's the focus? What's out here? Knight of Swords. Something of communication is protected, or something is moving in silence. Okay, when it's communicating. Excuse me. Something about a procrastinatory energy creating conflict, a group, or somebody's creating a group of a conflict for a group of individuals that's delusional. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Okay, something about a Queen of Cups in the reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Smothering energy. It could be an ex-lover, ex-relationship, something like that. Okay, yeah. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody that had low morale, low standards. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Lazy. Yeah, Eight of Cups. They were trying to avoid some sort of change. Okay, this is somebody that could be begging and pleading, yeah, but they're very manipulative. They could have stolen something. Yeah, Two of Wands, it was a bad idea. And they know it, so could be why they're begging something, begging. Yeah, somebody could be begging. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's begging. A Queen of Wands. Somebody that they view as witchy. Okay, accuses someone of playing a spell work, but they don't. But they just naturally witchy. This Queen of Wands laid somebody to rest. They entered this situation. IV. Somebody could be on an IV drip. Okay, or shooting up or something like that. Yeah, Magician in the reverse. Somebody's addicted to magic. That's what it is. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they angry too. A Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody invested in the wrong thing. Okay, now they mad. Okay, they feel some type of way. But we didn't tell you to invest in that. We possibly tried to get you in so many ways to invest in us, but they didn't want to do that, okay? Because we was unfamiliar outside of the dorm or something like that, strange, weird, or whatever. But, I bet you they wish differently now. Yeah, what's this? Yeah, Ace of Wands in the reverse. Somebody tired. Something is worn out. Something is exhausted. Yeah, Chariot in the reverse. They can't go nowhere. Somebody is aggressive, but they can't do nothing about it. All this pent-up aggression and no way to expend the energy. Pent-up aggression, pent-up expression, something like that, yeah. Yeah, judgment. No wonder why they're being judged. This the issue here. They're being judged. Seven of Wands in the reverse, and they ain't got no defense. They ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing. Okay, Hangman in the reverse, they sacrifice something. Somebody for something. Yeah, and a Queen of Wands, they sacrificed the Queen of Wands in the upright. Yeah, Ten of Wands, yeah, now they're burning over this judgment. Yeah, this is somebody out in the open. Yeah, for this injustice. Judgment and the upright, they diagonal from each other. Justice in the reverse. Yeah, it wasn't fair. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, imbalance. Yeah, somebody got OCD. But you move it on, you say fuck this shit. Leave the past behind, leave these bitches in the past, let them wait in they shit, let them, in other words, clean up their own mess. And they moving forward. Yeah, let them clean up their own mess. It is what it is. It's been proven. There's evidence. Let them clean up their own mess. Yeah, Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's still gonna try and play in your face though. Jingle jangle. I don't know what that is. Jingle jangle. Okay, something like that. Yeah, jingle jangle. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they in the Five of Pentacles though. They come into play in your face because they need some money. That's what it is. Yeah, Two of Swords. But you gonna dead that. I can't help you. I could. I got the resources to help you, but I'm not gonna help you. That type of energy. You might even say it like that. And then you gonna move on to calmer waters. Okay, yeah, I could help you, but I'm not. Because you're snake ass type of energy. Yeah, that type of energy. Yeah, Eight of Cups, walking away from the bullshit. Three is celebrated by your peers. Okay, yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you handle the dead weight. Somebody was still trying to play you. What's up with this wannabe Don Juan? They just like mad because you healing through your sword in the reverse. You an earth angel, like for real. You call somebody some shit. A finesser. Yeah, they got finesse. Yeah, because you the magician. Yeah, you body that energy. An earth angel who's a magician. Baby, that's quite some energy right there. Yeah, death in the reverse. Somebody passing on. I don't care what nobody say, yeah. And somebody's bringing you a bag. Something's en route to you. Eight of Wands. Quick thinking because of your quick thinking, quick action, your quick take on something, yeah. About this secret society in the reverse, yeah. Hierophant in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles, yeah. The culmination of legacy and inheritance is all owed and due to you. The masculine is what I'm saying, and you better believe it. The bottom of the deck, believe. You better believe it. It's yours. You've earned it. It's rightfully yours, but you also earned it. Which you didn't have to earn it because it was rightfully yours, but you earned it anyway. So something rightfully yours that you earned it, you work for. So you're getting double for your trouble, something like that, yeah, because you earned it and you communicate. Okay, you don't say silent, something about a bat signal. Yeah, Batman could be significant. Yeah, y'all know my blade, my bat blade. Yeah, care in the reverse. Gemini, Cancer, something like that. Yeah, you don't care about this Cancer ass energy, this cantankerous ass energy. Determination. You're determined. Communicate and determination. You're determined to communicate something. You're determined to be the voice for the voiceless. Yeah, something like that. And somebody is not laid to rest in the reverse. Somebody can't sleep. Nightmares, torture. And you don't care less about them. Yeah, because the trick is over. The trick didn't work. Yeah, something about a badger, a honey badger, or something like that. Yeah, bitch. Freedom. Freedom in the upright, yeah, we're free. You couldn't take our freedom, bitch, when we're communicating that, yeah. Mystery in the reverse. It's no longer a mystery, yeah, because we're talking about it. Yeah, we're talking about the unknown, talking about the unseen, and we're shining a light on it. Joy. Yeah, full of joy. Yeah, full of joy. Somebody's name is Joy. Death in the reverse. Yeah. Yeah, death in the reverse. Yeah, peace. In the upright. Yeah, they couldn't kill us. We got peace. They have no patience. It's in the reverse. Yeah. No balance. It's in the reverse. Libra energy. What's this final card? Holy Spirit. Yeah, rebirth. Yeah. Yeah, Scorpio. Rebirth, rebuild, energy. Yeah. They can't consume. Yeah. Courage. Yeah. Boom. It's just like that. And that's what it is. Feel masculine. Click like, share, subscribe, donate to the channel. Bye. Book your session.